A really special song for me. When I was down in Nashville, I started having these issues with my record company. I'm from Alberta, as I mentioned, and I really don't like to be told what to do very much. I don't know about you, but maybe it's just an Alberta thing. I don't know. But we kind of were going back and forth, and eventually I left the label and started doing my own thing. But I was like, oh great, now look what I did. You know, I'm on my own, and so I started trying to figure out what I was going to do, and it was a lot of thinking and a lot of praying, and eventually I just called my agent and I said, I want to go play small towns across Canada, places that I've never been before, and there's some places I probably will never go again. Is there anybody from Flin Flon here? One person? Yeah, sorry, we probably won't go back there. It was about 55 below zero, and that was their springtime. And we had these lava lamps on stage. It was a part of our set, you know, and they stayed frozen through the entire show. And we were in this hockey arena, and we were recording all these songs. They were all brand new songs. We were playing them acoustically and recording them, and hoping to, you know, put an album together. And we were really hoping we'd get an audience reaction. And in Flin Flon, every time I'd finish a song, all you could hear was this thump, 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 because everyone's wearing their mittens inside. It was so cold, and so we couldn't really use any of that material. But have a good trip to Yellowknife, you guys. I've met some folks backstage. They're going to Yellowknife, so everybody say bye. Bye. Wow, that was nice. But we left Flin Flon, and we started across northern Saskatchewan. We were going to go to Fort Mac and do a show there. It was a big show with CMT. They had the cameras there and all this stuff. And I don't know if you've ever been to that, whatever that highway is in northern Saskatchewan, but as soon as you hit the border to come across, apparently it's maintained by a gentleman with a broken tractor, and it was bad. Our bus was just bouncing up and down, and finally it broke down about, I don't know, like 20 minutes away from this guy. He said he had a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week, we fix all buses shop. And he came out, and he was a really nice guy. I mean, he was really country, and I'm not the good country. Like, he was like country, you know? And I'm like, I'm in a hurry here, man. You know, can you help me out with this? And he looks under the bus, and he looks over at me. He's like, looks like you guys got a problem here. And I'm like, yeah, you know, help me. And so he was nice. I mean, he got under and he fixed the bus, and I went to pay him, and he wouldn't take any money. He was a big country fan, and all he wanted was for me to take a picture with his horse. And so it was like 7 in the morning, and I'm in my cowboy hat and my pajamas with my arm around this guy's horse. And I don't know, I'm not sure if he's on Facebook, but I think that's probably his picture now. And he fixed the bus, and we took off from there to Fort McMurray. But this song was one that kind of took us through all that stuff, and I was really proud to be able to go and record a new version of it with UFA. And now, forgive me, I've got a 15-month-old at home, and once you have one of those, your brain turns to mush. So I'm going to do my best to remember these new lyrics. It goes like this. In a small town, wheat fields for a downtown kind of place. It was really not much around. You blink and you miss it. I never knew what life would bring, but always had big dreams. Starlit roads or mountain streams, there's nothing better than this is. I'm independent, strong and free. The simple things are best to me. Love and truth and honesty, that's what I was raised on, 'cause that's where I come from. That's who I am. Hardworking and God blessed. Yes sir, thank you man. The best things around that I have ever seen came from small towns and big dreams. Small town went and grew up, but I never changed much by God's grace. Friends and family keep in touch, 'cause that's the way that it should be. I talked to Dad and heard him say, time sure ain't like yesterday, but my legacy will be the same one he passed down to me, 'cause that's where I come from, that's who I am. Hardworking and God blessed, yes sir, and thank you man. The best things around that I have ever seen came from small towns and big dreams. I've been around the world, no matter anywhere I go. I always know at UFA I'll find my kind of folks. It's about you and who you are, it's all a state of mind. And as I'm giving you my heart, I hope you find that's where I come from, that's who I am. Hardworking and God bless, yes sir, thank you man. Best things around that I have ever seen. Just to look around to see just what I mean. Best things around that I have ever seen came from small towns and big dreams. Does anybody know what I'm talking about out there? Now, come on. What about on the other side of the fence? Anybody know what I'm talking about out there? Look. Kind of see ya. Well, this is the, I don't know if you've heard about these. We have them down in Calgary at the Calgary Stampede. It's a hoedown. Heard of that? Yeah? Well, this is the hoedown portion of the show, so let's get those hands together now. Come on. I'm going to teach this to you. It goes like this. And then these guys are going to dance for us. I'm totally kidding. It goes like this. That's where I come from, that's who I am. Let me hear you. That's where I come from, that's who I am. A little louder now, come on. That's where I come from, that's who I am. Small town, that's where I come from, that's who I am.